local police are now targeting anything to raise revenue. And it would be sad except for the fact that it's absolutely correct. Never lie to someone who trusts you, and never trust someone that lies to you. That means all politicians. Judging a person doesn't define who they are. It defines who you are. What defines us is how well we rise after falling. Lionel Block, made in Manhattan 2002. Two things define you: your patience when you have nothing, and your attitude when you have everything. The story of your life has many chapters. One bad chapter doesn't mean it's the end of the book. Petition to jail MPs who lied to the public hits 100,000. A bill that would make it illegal for politicians to lie has received mass public support amid accusations the general election was left wide open to misinformation and abuse. The bill, created by Compassion in Politics with the aid of legal experts, seeks to sanction dishonest MPs with an unlimited fine or maximum 2-year jail. It should be and maximum 2-year jail. It shouldn't be maximum 2 years, it should be maximum 5 years. The Democracy Organisation said political parties across the board were accused of deliberately lying or misleading voters during the general election campaign. Well, you can substitute that for any time their mouth is moving. Aldi, Tesco and Waitrose urgent recall over number of products. A number of jarred products are being recalled amid fears they could pose a danger to shoppers. Baby food, what a shock, has been recalled because it could contain metal shards, while pesto products do not have the correct ingredient information displayed. The items are sold at major chains including Tesco, Aldi and Waitrose, so they could be in your cupboard bow. Cupboard bow? And anyone who has bought one is urged to eat it, not to eat it, or feed it to their children. The Food Standards Agency, FSA, here sick of them alphabet twats, has warned the public not to consume any of the mentioned products, reports the Daily Post. The FSA advises customers to return the recalled item to the store where it was brought and exchanged for a full refund. Heinz and Tesco recall 7-month Heinz baby food jars 200 grams. Heinz and Tesco are voluntarily recalling all 7-month-old Heinz by natural baby food range due to a tampering issue. It comes after the companies discovered a single jar of the product contained 2 sharp metal fragments. The recall affects the jars of 7-month range and have been purchased from Tesco. A full list of the specified items being recalled as follows: Heinz cheesy tomato pasta stars, Heinz cottage pie, Heinz mango chicken curry, Heinz sweet and sour chicken, Heinz spaghetti bolognese, Sunday chicken dinner, pasta bacon tuna, winter veggie and lamb. All Heinz. All date codes and batch codes of the above products sold at Tesco are part of a recall. The FSA, however, asserts that the same product and batch codes sold on other retailers are not affected. Links in description if you want to read the rest of that article. Could invisible ink tattoos be used by the elites to identify unvaccinated kids? Because it's becoming difficult for the ruling class and Big Pharma to keep track of people who have been poisoned, vaccinated, and those who have not been poisoned, a suggestion to use tattoos has surfaced. A new technology created by researchers at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology can now help authoritarian track the unvaccinated. According to Futurism, this means that they have found a covert way to embed the record of a vaccination directly into the patient's skin rather than documenting it electronically or on paper. This tackling tracking seems to be a lower risk tracking system than vaccines themselves, at least, and it could greatly simplify the process and maintaining accurate vaccine records, especially on a large scale. Root canals are one of the primary causes of heart disease, the number one killer of Americans. Did you know that dentists perform 1,000 root canal procedures daily in the United States, and most of these people believe they are safely and permanently fixing the problem? I hate to break this to you, but there is nothing harmless and safe about the root canals. Although your dentist will tell you this is rubbish and root canals are perfectly safe, there have in fact been studies connecting RCT teeth and with inexplicable degenerative diseases since the early 1900s. Research has shown hemp seeds help reduce blood pressure, decrease the risk of blood clots, and prevent heart attack. Better than aspirin. Though often linked with its sinister plant marijuana, hemp in the United States especially has fallen out of fashion for all the wrong reasons since the 1950s. Reefer madness, bullshit propaganda. In actuality, the benefits of hemp is in textiles and other manufacturing, and hemp seeds and oil in health and nutrition are undeniably and worthy of making us reconsider. 9/11 was planned in Tel Aviv and Washington, not in Kabul, Shola. The September 11, 2001 terrorist attacks by the government were not planned and directed from Afghanistan, as US President Donald Trump has claimed. Rather, they were orchestrated by certain elements in Washington, D.C. and Tel Aviv, says Dr. Kevin Barrett, an American academic who has been studying the events of 9/11 since late 2003. The Zionist coup d'etat of 9/11 was done by the combination of Israel and neoconservative Americans, along with hardline right-wingers in the American military and the intelligence establishment, who pulled off this coup d'etat in America, Dr. Barrett said. Dr. Barrett, a founding member of the scientific panel for investigation of 9/11, made the remarks in an interview with Press TV on Tuesday while commentating on a statement Trump made on Monday during his policy speech about Afghanistan. Georgia church posts message saying Santa is Satan. A church in Georgia has posted a message on its marquee sign that reads Santa is Satan, and all you've got to do is move the N. Just move the N and you've done it. Which has stirred local and national controversy. Born Again Independent Baptist Church posted the message at the beginning of the month in response to the cultural fascination toward Santa Claus. All of us are in danger. John Pilger delivers a chilling warning from Julian Assange. Journalist John Pilger has delivered a stark warning from WikiLeaks co-founder Julian Assange, who said that his persecution is intended to kill dissent. Speak up now, Pilger said, or face the silence of a new kind of tyranny. Assange is currently serving a 50-week sentence in Belmarsh prison for skipping a bail hearing in 2012. US authorities are seeking his extradition for his role in publishing classified documents, accusing him of espionage. Speaking at a rally outside the Home Office in London on Monday, Pilger passed on a message from the WikiLeaks editor, who, extradited and convicted, could be sentenced to 175 years in an American prison. High Council of Heaven. International arrest warrants. I am the mighty, I am the present, St. Andrew, and I am speaking. Let this be known as an official list of names to be arrested for treason and countries on this planet, from the original St. Andrew, from the desk of St. Andrew, representing the company of heaven and the High Council. For the following corrupt beings who have committed anywhere from around 3 to 12 or more treasonous crimes against humanity in different respective countries, as well as their own represented aiding and abetting various crimes in more than one country, we from the Company of Heaven request the arrest of these following names: Queen Elizabeth II, Windsor of Buckingham Palace, and her reptilian shape-shifting lizard family included, for the following crimes against humanity and multiple treason: falsifying royalty, not the real heir to the throne; impersonating a human being, hiding a reptilian being; impersonating divine Elohim in order to rule over others; creating and writing draconian laws, non-human written; kidnapping and sex trafficking human children; human child hunting parties on private acreages; invading countries to take over and rob them blind; illegal draconian income tax fraud from 40 to 60% of taxes of humanity's wages, not mandatory, told it is. Lying to humanity, the public, and claiming you are royalty; murdering, torturing, and satanic child sacrifice of over 800 plus human babies and small children; drinking of blood and the eating of human flesh like the Draculas; coming from a Dracula bloodlines and deceiving others; being a foreign agent to steal the wealth of countries and individual people's land and personal property; raping the money from humanity only to hoard it; forced starvation of countries and nations; wiping out the true Elohim, sovereign royalty of heaven, by destroying real and true Christed lineages; aiding and abetting international financial fraud; aiding and abetting international rulership fraud; aiding and abetting international criminal banking cartel with various other countries for power over others; abuse of power to create illegal laws and print money; illegal theft of money and land from every country; offering a so-called financial jubilee to humanity only for humanity to find out that you reneged and promised fiat debt; forgiveness, aiding and abetting the fake fiat money system of non-gold backed currencies; ignoring other previous charges for crime against humanity, in which Queen Elizabeth raped, mutilated and murdered indigenous and other children, using your power to kidnap children; setting up illegal draconian laws and systems to illegally steal from other human children, and using the police around the world to implement illegal policies to illegally kidnap children from their parents using like CAS and CPS, etc. Lying and forcing illegal laws to control the masses; installing foreign agents to represent the Bar Association; being accountable for taking 10 children from Canada and kidnapping them from indigenous residential schools; enslaving humanity by illegal draconian laws; hunting down and killing by putting out an order to kill those humans that tell the truth about you and your family; truth tellers and whistleblowers; putting out the word to harass and steal their monies, lands and homes, and messing with any government finances owed to them; blocking their mail and ordering yours of Vatican black op helicopters to harness them, i.e. calling for the murder of Lady Diana, who was the world loved. Now, I've seen this on a post, and I'm not sure where it's come from, but I'm going to read it to you anyway. Apparently, Hillary is the first indictment to be unsealed. The whole house is about to collapse. Get ready. And then below it, it says 7. Oh, it's this bit down here. The money laundering scheme. Number 10. Family members of defendant Robert Hunter Biden, Devon Archer and Christopher Hines are business partners of Sanity Lakyanga and Mykola Zakhalil and the Ukraine, and currently under investigation for the part of counterfeiting scheme. 11. Between March 2014 and December 2015, the scheme accumulated 156,073,944,24 with an average account value monthly balance in the amount of 6,785,823 and 66. Well, if true, maybe things are about to take a turn for the better for us and the worse for the evils. Daily fail. Little Miss in action and Andrew missing in action. Yes, it's the draconian, evil, satanic, blood-drinking reptilian family. As young royal sparkle, disgraced duke avoids festive crowds. Tale of two Christmases. Telegraph. Boot camp to get cancer patients fit for surgery. NHS prescribes gym sessions to prepare the body for grueling treatment. Charlotte and Graham charmed the crowds at Christmas. I guess that's more the Satanists there. Hunts fight for right to meet on village greens. Iraq major, I'd rather face trial in The Hague. Did you live a truly modern life in 2019? Russia exiles activist to remote Arctic base. 2020 prediction to be a year of growth. Yeah, right. This scum. More parasites. Walking in the air. Terror conquers top medals. Gongs for bridge heroes. Mirror. Ruth, when I said love, James meant it. The Gavin and Stacey, the verdict. Jesus. How can a TV show be front page headlines and more of the parasites? Brit holiday horror. Devastated. Mum's anguish as she sees husband and two children drown in pool. Well, I actually heard this was a 9-year-old daughter, a 16-year-old son and a 52-year-old father. And it's very, very strange whatever happened there. Dreaming of a green Christmas. Britain's expected to spend 200 million less in Boxing Day sales amid concerns over environment. 2/3 of shoppers intend to buy less than previous year and avoid fast fashion purchases. Queen praises efforts of young climate check campaigners in Christmas message. In other words, that actress. Good President Wenceslas, a modern carol by Trump, all I want for Christmas is a beautiful vase of from Kim. A guide to regifting and why it's not as bad as you think. How doing the dishes can boost your love life. Gavin Stacey is back and it will lush. Utter waste of paper. Star. Flack, don't gag me. More tidy specials teas to Gav and to hold. Santa sure is hot. How can that a TV programme be front page headlines? It just shows you they don't want to write any truth in their shit sheets. They just want to put the crap in it. The Times. Free speech means freedom to offend. Press watchdog insists. Oh, piss off. Deliveries by drone set for takeoff after safety trial. State schools plan to recruit pupils in China. Grammar and Top Comprehensive seeks cash boost from overseas sixth formers. Lady, how many calories are there in semen? Doctor, trust me, if you swallow, he won't give an F how fat you are. When she starts to lower that pussy over your face and you see toilet paper. Cum is just your dick vomiting from motion sickness. Here, it is clearly shown that sex is more important than your meal, and watching live porn is more important than running for your life. If sex with 3 people is called a threesome, and sex with 2 people is called a twosome, then I know why everyone calls you handsome.